Analysis of CIA's intelligence gathering techniques in 2023, a $5 million investment in data analytics and AI tools to validate the lab leak hypothesis. Overview. In January 2023, the Central Intelligence Agency CIA announced a substantial investment of $5 million to enhance its intelligence gathering capabilities, particularly through the application of data analytics and artificial intelligence AI tools. This initiative is focused on investigating the contentious lab leak hypothesis concerning the origins of COVID-19, a topic that has generated significant debate and scrutiny since the onset of the pandemic. Investment in technology. The $5 million investment is aimed at refining the CIA's ability to analyze extensive datasets, which is crucial for drawing informed conclusions about the origins of the virus. By employing advanced data analytics and AI, the CIA seeks to improve its intelligence assessments, enabling the agency to synthesize information from a variety of sources more effectively. This technological enhancement is expected to facilitate deeper insights into potential links between the virus's emergence and laboratory activities, particularly at the Wuhan Institute of Virology, where the lab leak theory posits that an accidental release could have occurred. The lab leak hypothesis. The lab leak hypothesis has gained increasing attention and credibility over the past few years. Initially dismissed by some as a conspiracy theory, it has been revisited by scientists, journalists, and policymakers as more evidence has surfaced. The theory suggests that COVID-19 may have originated from a laboratory accident, raising concerns about biosecurity and transparency in scientific research. The CIA's investigation aligns with a broader governmental interest in understanding the virus's origins, which has implications for global health security and international relations, particularly with China. Political context. The CIA's efforts have not been free from controversy. Some analysts and commentators have pointed to the potential politicization of intelligence gathering, particularly concerning narratives surrounding China and the COVID-19 pandemic. Accusations have emerged that the intelligence community may be influenced by political agendas, which could lead to biased interpretations of data and findings. Reports from whistleblowers within the intelligence community have suggested that external pressures may shape how information is processed, raising concerns about the integrity of the investigations into the lab leak theory. These allegations underscore the necessity for transparency and objectivity in intelligence operations, especially when addressing highly sensitive issues that influence public health and national security. Comparative analysis of sources. Source 1, Wiley Online Library. This source provides a technical perspective on the CIA's investment in data analytics and AI tools. It emphasizes operational capabilities rather than political narratives, detailing the methodologies being employed to enhance intelligence gathering. The focus is on how these tools can improve the analysis of complex datasets, potentially leading to more informed conclusions regarding the origins of COVID-19. Source 2, Wall Street Journal. In contrast, the Wall Street Journal highlights the political ramifications of the CIA's intelligence work. It discusses how the agency's efforts may be influenced by external narratives and pressures related to China and the pandemic. This source raises critical questions about the objectivity of the intelligence community and the potential for politicization in the interpretation of findings related to the lab leak theory. Source 3, Public Document Report. The third source offers a documented view of the CIA's ongoing strategies and efforts, though it lacks substantial detail compared to the first two sources. Access to this information is limited, but it serves as a supplementary resource for understanding the agency's approach to the investigation. Timeline of relevant events. 1. Early 2020, the outbreak of COVID-19 raises questions about its origins, leading to speculation about a potential lab leak. 2. 2021, the lab leak hypothesis gains traction, prompting various investigations by governments and organizations around the world. 3. 2022, increased scrutiny on intelligence practices related to COVID-19 origins, with whistleblower accounts revealing concerns about politicization within the intelligence community. For 2023, the CIA announces a $5 million investment in data analytics and AI tools, reflecting a commitment to a more scientific and data-driven approach to investigating the lab leak theory. Conclusion: the CIA's $5 million investment in data analytics and AI tools represents a significant step toward leveraging advanced technology to address pressing questions regarding the origins of COVID-19, particularly the lab leak hypothesis. However, the potential for politicization within intelligence gathering remains a critical concern. As investigations progress, ensuring the objectivity and integrity of intelligence processes will be essential for fostering public trust and guiding effective policy decisions related to the pandemic's origins. In summary, while the CIA's technological advancements in intelligence gathering have the potential to enhance understanding of the virus's origins, the interplay of politics and intelligence must be carefully managed to uphold the credibility of the findings and protect public health interests. As the situation evolves, the effectiveness of these new tools will be crucial in shaping both public discourse and governmental policy on this vital issue. The analysis of the CIA's intelligence gathering techniques in 2023 reveals several counterintuitive aspects regarding the agency's approach and the political implications surrounding its efforts to validate the lab leak hypothesis for the origins of COVID-19. 1. Investment in technology versus political context. While the CIA's $5 million investment in advanced data analytics and AI tools is aimed at enhancing objective intelligence gathering, the political context surrounding the lab leak hypothesis complicates this objective. One might expect that increased technological capabilities would lead to more objective analysis. However, the sources indicate that the intelligence community has been influenced by political narratives, particularly regarding China. This suggests that despite technological advancements, the interpretation of data may still be subject to biases that align with prevailing political agendas. 2. The role of whistleblowers. Whistleblower accounts are typically viewed as critical in exposing wrongdoing or bias within organizations. However, the revelation of potential politicization within the CIA could paradoxically undermine public trust in the intelligence these technological investments are expected to produce. Instead of bolstering confidence in the CIA's findings, the concerns raised by whistleblowers could lead to skepticism about the integrity of the data being analyzed and the conclusions drawn from it. 3. Scientific approach versus political manipulation. The expectation that a scientific approach driven by advanced data analytics would lead to a clearer understanding of the origins of COVID-19 contrasts sharply with the reality of politicized intelligence. The investment in technology suggests a move towards a more data-driven, evidence-based approach. However, the surrounding political pressures may dilute the effectiveness of these tools. This creates a disconnect where the potential for scientific rigor is undermined by the influence of political narratives. For public discourse influence, the counterintuitive notion here is that the investment in technology intended to provide clarity on a complex issue may instead contribute to greater confusion and division in public discourse. As the lab leak hypothesis remains a contentious topic, the findings generated through advanced analytics may be interpreted through partisan lenses, leading to further polarization rather than consensus. 5. Limited access to information. The differences in perspectives from various sources highlight a counterintuitive situation where the most technical insights into the CIA's methodologies are less politicized. While one might assume that technical reports would be the least controversial, they may lack the depth and context needed to understand the full implications of the CIA's work. This creates a scenario where the most detailed technical analysis does not necessarily illuminate the political ramifications, leaving a gap in public understanding. 6. Ongoing investigations and their impacts. The timeline indicates a progression from initial speculation about COVID-19's origins to deeper scrutiny of labor practices and intelligence methodologies. The counterintuitive aspect here is that as investigations evolve and expand, the initial focus on a clear objective analysis may shift into a more convoluted and politicized debate. This suggests that the complexity of intelligence work is not merely a technical challenge but also a political one where clarity can become obscured by competing narratives. In summary, while the CIA's investment in data analytics and AI tools reflects an effort to enhance intelligence gathering capabilities, the interplay of political considerations and potential biases raises questions about the ultimate efficacy and objectivity of such initiatives. The expectation that technology alone can resolve complex politically charged issues may be overly simplistic, highlighting the intricate dynamics at play in intelligence gathering and public discourse. The CIA's strategic investment in data analytics and AI tools to investigate the origins of COVID-19, particularly the lab leak hypothesis, represents a crucial pivot in intelligence operations, one that combines technology with scientific inquiry. While many may focus on the high-profile political implications or the ongoing debate surrounding the lab leak theory itself, there are several nuanced aspects of this initiative that merit attention and could easily be overlooked. Here's a detailed examination of these elements and their significance. 1. The role of data analytics in intelligence. The CIA's allocation of $5 million specifically for enhancing data analytics capabilities underscores a broader trend in intelligence gathering, the shift from traditional methods towards more data-centric approaches. The integration of AI tools is particularly noteworthy. While many discussions might center on the political and social ramifications of the lab leak hypothesis, the significance of employing advanced technologies to sift through vast datasets cannot be overstated. Significance: utilizing AI in this context allows for the processing of complex and large-scale data that humans alone may find overwhelming. This can lead to more accurate assessments and insights that are not easily visible through conventional investigative methods. The ability to identify patterns, correlations, and anomalies in data could provide a clearer understanding of the origins of COVID-19, which is critical for preventing future pandemics. 2. Scientific validation versus political narratives. The lab leak hypothesis has attracted significant political attention, often becoming a battleground for differing narratives about China and global health security. However, the CIA's focus on scientific validation through data analytics represents a potential shift towards a more evidence-based approach in a field often fraught with political bias. Significance: this emphasis on scientific inquiry could help to re-establish the credibility of intelligence assessments, which have sometimes been perceived as partisan. If the CIA successfully employs data analytics to substantiate findings regarding the virus's origins, it could enhance public trust in intelligence agencies and their conclusions. This is particularly important in an era where misinformation is rampant and public confidence in institutions is at a low ebb. 3. Potential for unbiased intelligence gathering. The mention of whistleblower accounts regarding the politicization of intelligence highlights a critical concern: the integrity of the intelligence process itself. The CIA's investment in AI and data analytics may serve as a countermeasure to the biases that can influence intelligence assessments. Significance: by focusing on objective data analysis, the CIA can potentially mitigate the effects of political pressures that might skew findings. This is crucial not only for the investigation into COVID-19's origins but also for the broader implications of how intelligence is used in policymaking. Ensuring that intelligence is based on solid evidence rather than political expediency could set a precedent for future investigations into global health issues or national security matters. 4. The implications for global health security. The investigation into the origins of COVID-19 is not just about understanding a single event, it is also fundamentally about improving global health security. The CIA's efforts may help illuminate the pathways of viral transmission and laboratory safety protocols, which is essential for preventing future outbreaks. Significance: if the CIA's data analytics initiatives lead to actionable insights, they could inform global health policies and practices. potentially influencing WHO guidelines or national regulations regarding laboratory safety and pathogen research. This could have a far-reaching impact on how countries prepare for and respond to future pandemics. 5. The intersection of technology ethics and intelligence. The use of AI tools and intelligence gathering raises ethical considerations that are often overlooked in discussions about technology's role in national security. The potential for bias in AI algorithms, the privacy of individuals whose data may be analyzed, and the implications of using advanced technologies in surveillance are all critical factors that warrant scrutiny. Significance. Addressing these ethical concerns is essential for ensuring that intelligence practices remain transparent and accountable. As the CIA invests in these technologies, it must also engage in discussions about the ethical frameworks that will guide their use. This can help prevent abuses of power and ensure that technological advancements serve the public good rather than infringe on civil liberties. Conclusion. The CIA's $5 million investment in data analytics and AI tools to investigate the lab leak hypothesis presents a multifaceted opportunity to enhance intelligence gathering, promote scientific validation, and navigate the complex interplay of politics and data. While the focus on the lab leak theory itself is important, the underlying shifts towards data-driven intelligence, the need for unbiased assessments, and the ethical considerations of using advanced technologies in national security are equally significant. These aspects could reshape not only the understanding of COVID-19's origins but also the future landscape of intelligence practices and global health security. Engaging with these deeper implications can lead to a more informed public discourse and potentially more effective governance in the face of emerging health threats. 1. Investment in technology. The CIA's allocation of $5 million towards data analytics and AI tools represents a significant pivot in intelligence gathering methodology. This investment is aimed at enhancing the ability to sift through and analyze large datasets, which is crucial for producing accurate assessments about the origins of COVID-19. The use of advanced analytics will likely lead to more informed decisions and a deeper understanding of complex issues, as traditional methods may fall short in handling the volume and complexity of data available today. 2. Lab leak hypothesis. The renewed focus on the lab leak hypothesis as a potential origin of COVID-19 underscores the complexities surrounding the pandemic's beginnings. This theory has gained traction among various stakeholders, including government officials and scientists, and the CIA's involvement indicates a serious commitment to exploring this narrative. The implications of validating or refuting this hypothesis are profound, potentially impacting US-China relations and public health policy. 3. Political context. The intersection of intelligence gathering and political narratives, especially regarding China, raises significant concerns. The allegations of politicization within the CIA suggest that intelligence assessments may be influenced by external pressures rather than purely objective analysis. This politicization could undermine public trust in intelligence operations and affect the credibility of findings related to the lab leak theory. Understanding the political dynamics at play is essential for ensuring that intelligence remains objective and reliable. For the public discourse and whistleblower accounts highlighting risks of politicization within the intelligence community emphasize the importance of transparency and integrity in intelligence processes. These accounts serve as a reminder of the potential pitfalls when political agendas influence intelligence gathering. The call for unbiased intelligence is critical, as findings related to the COVID-19 origins could have lasting consequences on public policy and international relations. Engaging with these whistleblower insights will be vital for safeguarding the integrity of the intelligence community's work. 1. The Gulf of Tonkin Incident 1964. This event involved a reported attack on U.S. naval vessels by North Vietnamese forces, which escalated U.S. military involvement in Vietnam. The incident raised significant questions about the credibility of intelligence reports and political motivations influencing these assessments. Subsequent investigations revealed that the second attack may not have occurred, highlighting the risks of politicized intelligence. 2. The Weapons of Mass Destruction (WMD) controversy in Iraq 2003. In the lead-up to the Iraq War, U.S. intelligence agencies including the CIA assessed that Iraq possessed WMDs. These assessments were heavily influenced by political agendas leading to the invasion of Iraq. After the war, no WMDs were found, prompting widespread criticism of intelligence practices and the role of political pressure in shaping intelligence conclusions. 3. Operation Ajax 1953. This was a covert operation by the CIA and British intelligence to overthrow the democratically elected Prime Minister of Iran, Mohammad Mossadegh. The operation was justified by intelligence that presented Mossadegh as a communist threat. The manipulation of intelligence to support political objectives in this case reflects how intelligence gathering can be influenced by geopolitical considerations, leading to significant long-term consequences in U.S.-Iran relations. Future outlook: predictions for the CIA's intelligence gathering techniques and the lab leak hypothesis. As we look ahead, the CIA's investment in data analytics and AI tools to validate the lab leak hypothesis will likely influence its intelligence gathering techniques in several crucial ways. Here are some predictions regarding the future of these initiatives and their implications. 1. Enhanced data integration and analysis. The $5 million investment will likely lead to the development of more sophisticated algorithms and data integration techniques. By 2025, we can expect the CIA to have significantly improved its ability to synthesize diverse datasets from health records, scientific publications, and international communications. This will not only enhance their understanding of COVID-19's origins but also set a precedent for future investigations into emerging pathogens. 2. Shift towards predictive analytics. The integration of AI tools will pave the way for predictive analytics, which may help the CIA anticipate future biological threats. As machine learning models become more advanced, they will be able to identify patterns and anomalies in data that could indicate potential outbreaks or laboratory accidents. This predictive capability could fundamentally alter how the CIA approaches biosecurity and pandemic preparedness. 3. Increased collaboration with global health organizations. The CIA's efforts to validate the lab leak hypothesis may foster stronger collaborations with organizations like the World Health Organization (WHO) and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention (CDC). By 2026, we may see formal partnerships aimed at sharing data and insights, which could lead to more comprehensive investigations and a unified global response to similar crises. 4. Focus on transparency and ethical considerations. Amid concerns about politicization and bias in intelligence, the CIA may adopt more transparent methods for its intelligence assessments. By 2025, we could see the establishment of independent oversight committees to evaluate the agency's findings related to the lab leak hypothesis. This shift toward transparency may help rebuild public trust and ensure that intelligence processes remain objective and scientifically grounded. 5. Adoption of advanced surveillance technologies. The investment in AI may lead to the incorporation of new surveillance technologies such as genomic sequencing and environmental monitoring systems. By 2027, this could enable real-time tracking of pathogens, providing critical data that supports both national security and public health initiatives. These technologies would allow for a more proactive approach to identifying potential threats before they escalate into global pandemics. 6. Political ramifications and accountability. As the CIA navigates the complex political landscape surrounding the lab leak theory, we may witness increased scrutiny of its intelligence practices. By 2026, demands for accountability could lead to legislative reforms aimed at ensuring that intelligence is free from political influence. This may result in a more balanced approach to intelligence gathering, fostering an environment where scientific integrity is prioritized over political agendas. 7. Evolution of public discourse on pandemic origins. The CIA's findings, bolstered by AI and data analytics, will likely shape public discourse on the origins of COVID-19. By 2025, we could see a shift in the narrative where scientifically validated conclusions about the virus's origins gain traction, helping to dispel misinformation and conspiracy theories. This evolution could contribute to a more informed public, better equipped to understand the complexities of biosecurity. 8. Long-term investments in biosecurity infrastructure. The lessons learned from the COVID-19 pandemic will likely result in long-term investments in biosecurity infrastructure. By 2028, we can predict an increased emphasis on interdisciplinary collaboration, combining intelligence agencies, public health institutions, and technology firms to create a comprehensive approach to global health security. Conclusion. The CIA's focus on enhancing its intelligence-gathering capabilities through data analytics and AI tools represents a critical development in understanding the origins of COVID-19, particularly the lab leak hypothesis. As the agency's methods evolve, we can anticipate significant advancements in predictive analytics, collaboration, transparency, and technological integration. While political considerations will remain a challenge, the commitment to scientific integrity and unbiased intelligence will be essential for fostering public trust and ensuring effective responses to future pandemics. The implications of these advancements will extend beyond the current investigation, shaping the future landscape of global health security and intelligence gathering for years to come.